Okay, here we are filming our first episode of Tech Drawing at Pingree School. Lesson number 1, know the tools, all right? So I've got a bag of tools here, our Ziploc blue bag you guys will get to know well, and I'm taking out of it a couple of these wonderful implements of creation, all right? Start with the basics. This is a triangle. This is a different triangle, okay? Notice these two are not the same size and shape, all right? This one is the same size and shape as this one over here, and I think that can illustrate the fact that this is based on an equilateral triangle, all right? I've got an equilateral triangle that I've cut right down the middle. So if a triangle is equilateral, that means that the corners here are 60 degrees, and this is 60 degrees, but it's been cut in half. So we call this a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Notice the sides are not the same length. It's a scalene triangle to get all mathy with you, all right? This one is not scalene. This is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangles have two sides that are the same length. This is a different shape that's been cut in half. You'll see this is based on a square, all right? So two really simple mathematical shapes. We get drawing triangles from them. So this we call a 45, 45, 90. The other one is the 30, 60, 90. All right, so know your triangles. You might want to be taking some notes, jot this down. We will be drawing using a pencil with a lead holder. All right, this is the type of lead that's from a normal wooden pencil, but it's held in a special thing so that we can sharpen it and not wind up with holding a little stub of a pencil, just more efficient that way. All right, 2 millimeter lead, they come in different hardnesses and softnesses, and we sharpen these with a sharpener, but also in a very low-tech way with this sandpaper. All right, I'm not going to do it here because it gets sandpaper filings or graphite filings on the page. You go over to the wastebasket, you roll it gently in your fingers like that, and you sharpen it to a nice sharp point that's not too blunt. All right, so if we do make a drawing and we make a mistake, we might need one of these. This is called an erasing shield, all right? If I've drawn a line and I want to erase just a small portion of a line or a curve, I can get a curve that matches the curve I want to keep, and I can erase only a small section. You can hold this up. It's very thin metal, and it's a handy device when you make a mistake, which of course you never will do. But if you happen to make a mistake, or maybe you're helping a friend correct his or her mistakes, you're going to brush away your eraser filings with that brush. Here is the eraser. We have a couple of standard types. This is a little bit more of an artistic eraser. All right, you'll have one in your kit. A critical thing, and there'll be a separate video just on these, this is not a ruler. This is not something we put down against the page and then draw a line up against this. These edges are far too sharp, okay? You can see how sharp that is, and your pencil will kind of be abraded or scraped off by that, and you'll leave dust on there. This is only for measuring, and what we call this is an architect's scale. It has a standard 1-inch scale here, all the way up to 12 inches for our foot, but it also has fractions of or scaled versions of the same ruler, all right? So for instance, this is the 1/4 scale, you can see that, and it will measure every 1/4 of an inch will be the equivalent of a foot, and you can see these smaller marks here are for inches in the feet. So this is our architect's scale, used for taking large buildings and drawing them at a greatly reduced scale. Okay, this is a compass. It's for drawing circles. You open it here. To have a compass that works properly, you're going to need to set the lead correctly, and we'll get into that later, but that is your compass. All right, those are the critical things that we have, with one extra addition, and this is our T-square, all right? So know these simple names. There'll be a little quiz when you come in on the basic drawing tools, from T-square to compass to lead holder to the types of triangles. Good luck.